Student gorilla continued. A lion has gone from his cage and is about to step into the adjoining one that holds the student gorilla. People watching wondered, what is the lion going to do? Okay, that's where we got to last time. The people gasped as the lion padded into the gorilla's cage. The lion stopped and glared. The gorilla backed away. The people watching grew excited, got on their phones. You won't believe this. I can't believe it. A cage fight between a gorilla and a lion. It's just about to start. Hurry up, come and see. Some people protested against the fight. No, they can't let it happen. This is animal abuse. Other people protested to have the fight happen. No, let them duke it out. We have never seen anything like that. The crowd grew. The lion growled. The gorilla shrank back. The lion stalked him. Then he pounced. He wrestled down the gorilla, who landed heavily on the floor. Ooh, people took videos and photos like crazy. The lion crouched over the student gorilla, who looked up at the lion's eyes, red as coals and teeth long as scissors. The student gorilla's heart went thump, 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 fit to burst out of him and out of the cage. People screamed excitedly. Above their noise, they didn't hear the student gorilla screaming in absolute terror, but the lion, inching his mouth toward the student gorilla, heard him. As the lion's mouth got to within a whisker of the student gorilla's face, people exclaimed to one another, "He's going to eat him! The lion is about to eat the gorilla!" With a growing babble of voices, no one heard the lion whisper into the student gorilla's ear, "Don't worry, I'm a student too. But let's give them their money's worth with the fight they want to see. Well, with what looks like the fight they want." At a coffee shop for a drink after their day at the zoo, the student lion, a young woman, showed a video of the zoo fight to the student gorilla. The young man looked at the video in surprise. He said, "You planned all this, didn't you?" The young woman said, "The zoo boss thought it was a good idea when I suggested it to him. Sorry we didn't tell you before. We thought your gorilla's fear and the fight would look real if you didn't know ahead of time." The young man laughed. "I don't know about the fight, but my fear was real. I had never been more terrified in my life, imagining that today would be my last day on earth. Thank God you weren't a lion, is all I can say. Now I can laugh about it." But the young man was still shaken. The two students took turns looking at the video. The young man zoomed in on the lion and the gorilla fight. He said, "Oh, they had a good time watching us." The young woman zoomed in on excited faces in the crowd. She said, "We are having a good time watching them." The young man zoomed into the video. Then looking up, he said, "I just thought of something. Imagine this. What if one day we woke up and found that all the animals have turned into humans and we have all turned into animals?" The young woman zoomed in on some more faces in the video. "Interesting, isn't it?" she said. "Yeah, what will the animals make of us?" The young man said, "No, a better question. What would they do with us?" The woman said, "No, the best question. what would they as humans do to us as animals? The young man said, good question. I don't have the answer. All I know is that it wouldn't be pretty. God knows who have given the animals from way back when plenty of examples of all the things they could do to us. End of the story. I've heard this story on many occasions as some kind of a joke, with the punchline being the student gorilla's discovery that the lion is a hired student like himself. The tale can take a minute or two to tell, just like a joke. In this draft, I decided to draw out the joke into a story, embellishing it. The process allowed me to feature my own themes, thoughts, and characterization, stretching the story beyond the punchline. Make your own story to share out of this shared tale in this story draft. For tips on how you can share as your own story, student gorilla, any of my story drafts on the videos, check out my first video, Make a Story to Share Out of a Shared Tale, How and Why. And also check out my last video, Make a Story to Share Out of a Shared Tale, Thoughts on Sharing. Thank you.